Well, as I've told some people, but not everybody, that a week ago last Friday, I had a significant emotional event. One that you only want to take part in maybe twice in your life. I had a parent pass away, my mother. And it's been a hard road the past couple of days, but my brother and I have gotten through it, and probably better for it. You know, a lot of things to reflect on, a lot of things to think about. But she probably passed away last Wednesday night, or a week ago this past Wednesday, which would have been the 24th of January. And on that night I posted a video, and it was called Let It Be. And I had done a guitar sync with Joe Cocker. And I said that's the way that I usually practice. But I do play these songs without any music. And I thought to get back on the horse, just play Let It Be with no accompaniment. So we'll see how I do by myself. Here's Let It Be. My mother was a good woman, and I loved her very much, even though I didn't tell her that as much as I should have. And I think that's something that a lot of us do, is we take a lot of things for granted and we don't express those things that we want to express. Some of us feel that those are wasted emotions, that we all have a purpose, we have an individual purpose. But it's still when those who are connected with you leave and go wherever they go. My mother was a very religious person, believed in Christ very much, lived her entire life for that. You know, her church and her family. And she was a good person. She taught me to be compassionate. She taught me to be forgiving. She taught me to be loving to the human race. She taught me to question things. She taught me to seek out what's true. For her, she had a truth inside, and I had no problem with that, and she had no problem with me having my own truth. And she taught me how to be a human being, and that was the greatest gift she gave me. I didn't have a father. I had an older brother, and you know, he walks his life, I walk mine. We respect each other. We're friends. But it is something that makes you look back and look at your own life and look at where you are. I'm 49 years old, and you know, I'm next in line. The next generation to go, because the generation in front of me is leaving, and I have a generation behind me. I have 2 daughters, and you know, they'll carry on, but I'm next in line. And my mother, for the last 15 years, had lived a life with congestive heart disease, not fun. But she had good friends. She liked to laugh. So just hang on to the ones that are close to you. You know, if you have a mom and dad and they're still on the planet, you know, say I love you. It's important. And you realize how important that is once that moment comes that they leave. And all you can say is, Mom's gone. And there's nothing you can do about it. You cannot bring them back. Some of us hope we will see them when we pass to wherever we go. But we don't know. You don't know that right now. So you say it as often as possible. Anyway, I'm glad she's not living with the burden of a diseased body anymore. And that's a good thing. She passed away in her sleep. That was a good thing. You know, she went the way a lot of us want to go. Maybe. I know some want to go quick and at the peak of life, and that's fine. But if you get into the later stages of life, you want to go to sleep and dream and just keep dreaming. It just keeps going. Your energy doesn't die. No matter what the atheists say, I'm sorry. Energy just transfers form. It goes to a different form. Whatever that form is, whatever you want to believe that form is, energy does not die. So, when people say their loved ones are here, they are, somehow, somewhere. Anyway, take care.